I'm Ashley Cooley, and welcome to the Bringing Up Baby podcast, a show where we are dedicated to educating families and helping babies thrive. I am so excited to be bringing you this show. My only regret is not having done this sooner, because while there are a lot of great resources and information out there for us to take in, there's also a lot of noise and misinformation. I'm here to help you sift through it all so that you can make the best informed decisions possible for your baby and your family. While I'll be sharing all that I know about babies, I'll also be interviewing some other specialists in the baby world, and there will definitely be some Q&A episodes to help guide us through some real-life, real-time issues. But first, I want to tell you a little bit more about me so you know why I'm here, but more importantly, what qualifies me to be here. I guess I'll take it back to my university days, where I studied and got a Bachelor of Science degree in health promotion. When I found this program, I finally realized what it was like to excel at something you're passionate about. And I still am, passionate about education and wellness, which is basically what health promotion is. I loved it so much that after being out in the real world and working for a year after graduating, I went back to school and got a master's degree, also in health promotion. My education has given me the tools to not only gather and present information with a health and wellness lens, but I've acquired amazing critical thinking skills, and I know how to properly analyze research studies. And hey, we might even get into a little bit of that in some future episodes. The health promotion field is so multifaceted. I actually worked with a mental health organization for 10 years before changing careers, but I bring a lot of this experience into my work today. Learning about babies isn't just helpful in terms of raising tiny humans, but it can also have a positive impact on our mental health as parents or caregivers. We're actually going to incorporate some of this into every episode. So within all this time while I was working, I got married and my husband and I started our own family. When we had our first daughter, let me tell you, for me, the learning curve felt steep. We had had some friends with new babies and we had taken prenatal classes, but the day-to-day care and challenges we would face as new parents was definitely a take-it-as-it-comes situation, which I believe it is for most. And wow, did we ever learn as we go. I got what I could from friends and family, popular books, and the internet, but I was always craving more. Learning about my baby and ways I could care for her, and equally learning about the things that I didn't really have to worry about was so helpful, but I knew there had to be more. I can remember while I was pregnant with our second daughter, hearing on the radio that our provincial prenatal classes were discontinuing. I also remember thinking what a shame it was. Learning in groups is so valuable. If my 7+ years of post-secondary education and health promotion didn't teach me that, my 10 years of creating and delivering group mental health programs sure did. So I was thinking, maybe I could do something about this. Could I somehow be the person to revive these classes and help out my fellow mamas-to-be? But at the time, I unfortunately didn't feel like I could take on something like that at 8 months pregnant with our second child. But listen to this. Sometime into my second maternity leave, I met a public health nurse to chat about her idea to start prenatal classes. Honestly, how the universe works sometimes. Anyway, we teamed up to start Citadel Prenatal. It was a side hustle to start, but once I really began working with expecting families, I became a certified childbirth educator, and I was hooked. I'm so honored to have the opportunity to help expectant mothers and their growing families learn more about their pregnancy, prepare for their labor, and life with baby. So my love for all of this grew more when soon after this started, I trained to become a certified child sleep consultant, a child passenger safety technician, or a car seat tech as we're often referred to, and a new parent educator. I think I was drinking the Kool-Aid because we ended up bringing one more daughter into our family as well. Luckily we did though, because man, she's pretty fun to have around. Anyway, life has been busy to say the least, but rather than slow things down, I'm just getting started. I want to share everything I know about babies with you, and I also want this show to be something you can connect with to feel a little less alone. Not just alone physically, because if having a baby doesn't already make you feel lonely at times, this pandemic probably sure has. But alone in that you might feel like you're the only one going through a particular experience, or you're having trouble finding others in similar situations that can maybe offer some support. This is going to be a place to connect, to feel heard and validated, and to learn enough about babies that you might even want another one like I did. But honestly, I meet and connect with parents all the time. Expectant parents, new parents, experienced parents, just about everyone worries at some point if they are doing or not doing the quote-unquote right thing. It's not about doing what's right. It's about learning and figuring out as you go what's right for your family. A whole lot of parents also feel alone in a lot of their experiences with baby. I want you to know all that you can about your baby so that not only will you feel more confident as a parent, but you'll also feel validated and I hope a little bit more connected. If you were starting a job with zero experience or very, very little, you would probably learn as much as you could before starting, but with any new job, there's always this learn as you go element. As new parents, you might want to take prenatal classes to learn about your upcoming labor and all that comes with baby's arrival. Then when the baby arrives, you will already have some footing, but it's likely that it'll take some time to adjust and find your groove with this new addition. Same with experienced families. Adding more people to the mix means adjustment. And just when you find a groove, things change and your baby changes. Learning as you go is part of this parenting job, so find out what you can from trusted sources, like this show. As an educator, I'm here to give you practical tips and information about your baby to help increase your confidence in your ability to parent. But I am not here to provide medical advice or to judge you on your parenting choices. We're all here trying to do our best, and I just want to help you do that however I can. If there's one thing that you'll hear from me again and again is that every baby is truly different. So what works for one may not work for others, but that's okay. There's a wide variety of what's common and uncommon out there, and we're going to dive into it all. Your days are busy and your time is precious, so each episode is designed to be short and sweet so the information is easily digestible and something to take on the go if necessary. We're going to explore a wide variety of topics and break down top recommendations on things like feeding, sleep, attachment, safety, and so much more. And because we want to reach as many parents and caregivers as possible so everyone can feel good about their choices, please take a few moments to rate and review this show. It goes a long way to helping others find us and growing our community. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe for yourself so you'll be notified with every new episode when it becomes available. Ready to dive in? Bringing up baby is about to get a little easier. I'm Ashley Cooley, and we'll see you back here next time.